Well, there it is. It's a big moment. We're almost there. So if you guys are new to the channel or haven't watched a few of the videos, picked up a manual IS300 for a good ass deal. Factory manuals are pretty rare. Had rod knock. We got a new 2J. We refreshed it. And yesterday, I put it all together. I dropped it in and plugged it all in. And we're almost ready to fire. So what we have to do is we have to put the exhaust manifold gaskets, bolt that all up. I have to get the intake on, finalize a few wires, get the battery in, get the coolant in, get all the fluids in. How about that? Coolant, oil, battery, trans fluid. Sucks that I buy a new battery, but it's part of life. So get the exhaust on. What am I caught on? Alright, they're on there. I quickly threw in the O2 sensors too, so we're right there. Now we can get our intake, which I meant to paint. I meant to paint this, guys. This thing is... I'll paint this. I'll paint this eventually, but look at this thing. It's disgusting. And why isn't it aluminum? I don't know. Whatever. Damn, this thing's crusty, but it's on there, so screw it. Now we're going to take our very expensive giant piece of acid and lead and just... So I got to put a new terminal on because the other one broke, but I think all we have is these two powers. We have this one that goes to the fuse box, and then this one that goes all the way to the starter. So we're gonna put these on a terminal, drop it right there. Hey, that actually looks pretty legit. I'll take it. So there we go. Terminals are ready to go. Now what we're gonna do is I have to put fluids in it. I need to put the tranny fluid in and the oil, of course. Even though we're not driving it, the transmission is still gonna spin, especially since I can't push the clutch in. So yeah. There we go. Drink up, boy. So this takes 2.7 quarts. That's a lot because this tranny's pretty small. So now we wait. Last one. Yo, it's nothing. Now this car came with literally the world's shortest short shifter. Why is this thing so crooked? Alright, well this thing sits dumb crooked, and I don't know what the hell this dude did. Look at this. First, oh, there we go. First, second. Jesus, what is reverse on this car? Alright, well that's all done right there. I think this kind of just like mushes back. We'll get back to it. So, putting oil in, just threw 5 quarts in. Got one more. This thing holds just shy of 6 quarts. 1040, sure, why not?
You can hear it go directly to the pan.
Oh. Dude, I'm a little nervous.
Let's do it.
Alright. I gotta find the fuel pump fuse because I don't want the engine to start. I need to prime it first because we need to get oil through it. So we need to crank a few times without starting. And then we'll put the fuse in and hopefully it'll start.
Cross your fingers, boys and girls.
Alright, so this is the fuel pump relay. We don't want the fuel pump to turn on, obviously.
There she blows.
Alright, chassis has power.
Oh, chill, it's smoking.
Oh. Okay, so it's smoking. It was nothing important because it was on this plug. That's good. No, okay, we're good. All right, guys. So, engine was not grounded enough, and of course, the fuse block ground was grounding, and it burnt the electrical tape, the sheet electrical tape, off around it. So I re-grounded it another 2 points, and it's already his engine is heavily grounded, but yes. It's not smoking anymore. So, oh, that wasn't supposed to start.
There she goes.
All right, why did I shut that off? That was a panic. That wasn't supposed to start. Not the fuse pump. Fuse. Whatever. Hope it has enough oil in it. But it just started.
It just started.
That was me like panicking. Like, that did sound really.
Too, yeah.
Alright, let's try again.
That cold start kicking.
I love how quiet it is, dude.
Sounds very healthy.
Dude, this thing's so quiet. Yeah. I know, I say this every time. When you start an engine for the first time after working on it, the headers will always smoke for like a couple minutes and it always petrifies me, but. This thing sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome. I'm really stoked on this.
She a dub.
She a dub!
Alright, quit burning off. I'm gonna shut it off, put some coolant in it, put some power steering fluid in, start it again, and you guys know the trick.
She's thirsty.
She's thirsty. I'm giving her that dirty. Thermostat is officially opened. I put some power steering fluid in. It's gonna take a while for that to bleed out too, but I gotta go turn the heat on, make sure all the water goes to the heater core and all those lines. Let's see, we're gonna go on heat, high. Yes, the fan's kicked on. There it is. Hell yeah, I'm so happy those work. All right, guys. So the car has been running great. It just the thing that sucks is it's stuck in basically limp mode. So I called my buddy Steve from Martone Performance out here. He's got the fancy OBD2 scanner. Something I've never ever really had to touch with my cars, but trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with it, why it's stuck in basically limp mode, and comes up MAF code is being thrown. I changed it to my extra MAF off the GS. Still is throwing the code. Still stuck in basically closed loop. So, oh, sun just happened, and so we're gonna figure it out. Worst case, I have to try out a new MAF, but we're gonna keep going at it and see what this expensive ass computer can tell us. This thing's awesome. These are some of the factory gauges, and this is basically logging it. And as we go, right here we have our coolant temp, our MAF sensor, our intake air temp, and you can see the variances as I unplug them and plug them back in. When I unplug it, obviously it shoots to the top. And then when I plug it back in, it goes to the bottom. But even when you rev it, there's no variance in the MAF signal at all when there obviously should be. So I'm gonna go through. I tried the other MAF and it's not working, so I'm gonna clean it, throw it back in, see if that works. If not, I'm gonna go check the wire harness. I'm gonna make sure none of these wires that are torn up is a MAF signal, because it very could be that. And we'll go from there. Yo! So Drew, who just pulled up?
Chip! With the new John.
Remember this thing, guys, that I literally delivered to Kooky Tony a week ago? Yeah.
Guess who delivered it back?
Yeah, Jip just bought it. So I test fitted on Jip's car and he loved it, so he bought it. Could have just kept it here, but whatever. Jip, the IS is hitting. Well, it's kind of hitting. It idles like a beast, but it doesn't really go.
Why'd you already stuff it away?
I never pulled it out. I sucked it up, bought a new MAF. I really hope this does it. If not, I'm gonna call Justin. Justin just happened to be here. So, that was good. Nice to see you, Justin. Hope it works. Looks pretty cool. You flexing it for the Snapchat? That looks really, really cool. Now we're like twins with 32 wings.
Yeah.
No, that looks great. Everyone, let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up.
I like it.
Like the video if you like.
You could like it or not. I'm putting it on.
Let's hope I didn't just waste a bunch of money. Probably did. Hey, am I getting a MAF reading now? Yes, it fixed it! It actually fixed it! I didn't just waste my money. Yes!
How much was that MAF?
It was 80 bucks. That's not horrible, but that's awesome. I was like, it's really frustrating when you buy something like that and it doesn't fix it. So, we're man. Maybe not. I don't know. The MAF reading isn't changing, but it's not. All right, maybe it didn't fix it. I think I just accept. Oh man.
Sorry.
That sucks.
Under load? I don't know why.
Well, I don't know what just happened. It half fixed it.
To like, ew.
Ew, it sucks. It's not in limp mode anymore though.
It's like just breaking up.
All right, guys. So clearly the wiring is a mess. So I just fixed one wire that was definitely ripped out. So I'm not mad about the math. The other two were definitely bad. You saw the signal outputs from the other two maths; they were dead. Versus this one actually has a signal output. It just gets distorted under any type of load, and so it still breaks up. But I did pull the car out of limp mode, so we're gonna check the signal wires. We're gonna go through all of them and try and fix as many as we can. Like, look at that. That's not connecting to anything. I'm gonna recheck all the. I got a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna put the camera down and wish me luck. All right, guys, here it is. All right, it works. We're good. It runs. That's awesome. So I think, so two things. Two wires were completely disconnected from the chassis harness. I repaired those. And then what I also did was I put power to this little tuner box that it has. So SRT, this intake, not as in Dodge, but this intake brand that they make, there's a little tuner box that comes with it. And it splices into your ECU, and I don't know if it like tricks your computer into like having a different air fuel mixture or something, but it's supposed to give you more horsepower. And it wasn't getting power, so I threw constant power to it, and now it's hitting. So I don't know if the ECU was not getting the right signals because of the box not getting power, but there it is. The car is hitting. The car is running great. It's really rich, but it's running great. So I'm really excited. The thing's quiet, it revs nice, and can't beat it. So I'm gonna move all this stuff now. Pain in the ass, but we're gonna take it for a test drive. I want to put it around the parking lot, make sure everything's good. I'm nervous because it has been sitting for a really long time, so I'm nervous the brakes are gonna feel like absolute trash. I know they're gonna be a little noisy for a while until the surface wears away, but I just hope that there's no sticky calipers. So fingers crossed, guys. This is good news. I'm happy.
And this sick shift knob. One off.
One off. The seat goes down more.
Power seats.
Nope, this is not too tall boy approved. These are small. I didn't talk about it before, but so the slave was stuck. So I pulled it apart. I like got it to break free. I pumped it. I reset the seal, and it's dripping. It's dripping fluid. So I do need a new slave. Good thing I bought it, but it works. It feels really soft though. Yeah, it's awesome. Lights on. I don't know if that's fourth or reverse or.
Two hands. It's reverse.
God, this clutch is like a stage 2, but it feels like a stage 0. It feels OE as heck. Oh, she's moving. This car hasn't moved under its own power in probably over a year and a half.
It's exciting.
This is scary. Oh my God, fuck this shifter. Ooh, with that stank ass gas. There's not as much grinding noise as I thought there would be from sitting for forever. I think it still work. All right, we're gonna try them out for the first time. You ready? Oh, she's eating. Oh my God, these rotors are so bad. Well, guys, it's driving. Oh. This isn't exciting because it isn't like we just did an engine swap or anything, but we have an IS300 with a beautiful drivetrain. And does this work? Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Dude, this is sick. It sounds awesome. Nah, just picture me whipping in here every day. Drivetrain, fully refreshed. Suspension,
not so much.
We'll get there. What do you think, Drew, too?
I think it's a bitchin'. I would love this as a daily.
All right, so it was an exciting test drive. It's not like it was like, you know, a new turbo or something, but that was our first test drive with the new drivetrain, and it felt amazing. The car is super smooth. Engine's insanely quiet. All right, let's go get this dusted ass front end. Now you guys are probably wondering why I have not touched the loft at all in the past like 2 weeks, AKA since we built it. Literally because it's been disgustingly uncomfortably hot here for the past 2 weeks, as you guys should probably tell, me literally dying. In the loft, it's literally like 10 degrees hotter up here, so I've had no desire to be up here. But here's the skunked ass front end. As you can see, not the prettiest thing. It is a nice view though, isn't it? So it actually kind of fits the door now, and actually fits the headlight for the most part. Before, this was just all falling off, so it looked a lot worse. But I mean, this is no bueno. Now the stank ass bumper, which I'm pretty sure is broken too, unfortunately. And I do need a new grill because this one's just spray painted. Yep. Yeah, the hood prop. Oh, it has shocks, and I didn't order new ones. Damn it. Oh yeah, this like doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't look that shitty anymore. When I got it, the front end was like falling off. The bumper was literally falling off. The headlight was hanging. The fender was like out, and the hood wasn't latched. Now that I have everything like mocked up, like all tight in one spot, I don't mind it too much. Even though literally everything on the front end is like damaged, it's not. Well, this is a good angle right here. It just needs an insane detail. I mean, look at this stuff. How do you even get this? How do you even get that off? I'm really happy with it right now. We gotta do the brakes. That's a must. Probably a tie rod or two, and then the new windshield, crazy detail, and it's gonna be a great car. It ran amazing today. I couldn't be happier after we fixed the wiring and the math. Thing's a dub. I hope you guys are pumped on the IS. Gotta get this thing registered. I'm really excited. Hope you guys are pumped for me. I mean, look at this. The black on black. You can't beat that. Just gotta find a shift knob. It's been a successful 3 days. I've done enough talking, so I'm just gonna end the video. But that's about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.